welcome back to Alma's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make Bosnian famous dish pita. And number one pita called burek. Why burek? Because we're making from ground beef. You are going to see what you need for this burek. Very easy. I'm going to show you today how to make easiest way pita that even you can make. What I did first, I preheated oven on 350 degrees. Then I preheated 1 stick of butter and 1 cup of milk. I also preheated on the stove in very traditional Bosnian dish what we're using for coffee, but you can also use for this milk and butter mixture, how I call. And when you go, next thing, when you go in grocery store, you have to go to frozen food section and you have to buy phyllo dough. I find out for you, this is 1 pound of phyllo dough. It's very easy for pan that we are going to use 9.9 by 13. Okay, you are going to see why this one fit perfect in this pan to make your easier job to make burek. Next thing what you are going to need, very easy, it's 1 pound, remember, of ground beef. This is key to make a burek. Okay, and then next, very important, don't miss this step. You need half of teaspoon black ground pepper. This is very important ingredients. Don't skip this. You can skip anything else, but don't skip, even if you put a little bit more, it's just fine. And then half of teaspoon of salt. You can use any salt you want. You also need 2, this is also key ingredients to make delicious burek. 2, remember, 2 cups of water. Don't ever mix or skip that black pepper and 2 cups of water. Next thing what you need, 1 like a medium size.
Hi, today we are going to know how to cut onions.
I just want to show you how to finely chop this onion. It's very important that you do finely chop of this onion. You can do even any chop, you can do it, but finely chop is the best for delicious burek. Then you have to mix good this mixture of ground beef and black pepper and salt and lots of water. Look at this. Look at this. It's very, very soft. That is exactly what we are looking for our delicious burek. Water and black pepper. I have to repeat this. Don't be afraid of those 2 ingredients. And don't skip that. Please make sure to take out of your freezer at least 2 hours before. That is very important that you can have these like a nice sheets of phyllo dough. See, you can play them with them any way you want. Don't worry if they get ripped off or if they get a little bit squished. Don't worry, it's just fine. Then, like I said, you need a pan 9 by 13. First, put oil on the bottom of your pan. Okay, that is important. Do not do milk and butter mixture. You put oil on bottom of your pan. And then I'm using a pastry brush to evenly cover your pan with the oil. Okay. Now, first what we have to do, we have to take first sheet. Watch this. This one is like a little bit ripped. We will skip for next one. Don't be afraid, okay? You look at this. Don't worry. Just throw in your pan. This pan, 9 by 13, it's perfect for this thin phyllo dough. That's why I find out if you can have a thin phyllo dough, use that one. Next thing, you take your pastry brush, dip in your milk and butter mixture, and go over your phyllo dough sheet. Don't be afraid. Dip in and put on your phyllo dough sheet. Then go to the next. Look at this. Don't worry. Just toss. Whoop. You are fine. That is all about pita. That air that is not perfectly straight phyllo dough sheet. It's just the way you look at it. Look at this. Whoop. It's not good. Whoop again. Whoopala. Go again. Don't skip. Don't skip your milk and butter mixture. Remember, always brush your phyllo dough. Each layer. And then here we have this one. Just put that. But don't forget to brush. What is important, you are going to see on the end, no one will know that you had that bad phyllo dough ripped when you are putting your layers. Here you go, next one. Voila! You are just playing with the dough like a pro. And then, don't forget this milk and butter mixture. You need at least 3 or 4 layers before you put your fillings in your pan. Okay, dip in, play with a brush like a pro. Play. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. Like a artist. Next thing, you go with a filling. Look at this. You can put as much as you want. But in my house, especially my husband, he loves lots of meat. Lots of meat. Put on your first layer filling of ground beef, onion, and decent amount of black pepper. Look at this. We like a lot. Then, next layers. See, sometimes they stick together, but don't panic, okay? It's fine. It's fine. You are on the end, trust me, will be like nothing happened. Everything will be covered like nothing ever happened. Look at this mess. Ooh. Nobody will see that when you finish your burek. Oh my God. That smell of ground beef, it's delicious. I love it. I can't wait to try this pita when it's done. My kids, if you ask them, their favorite dish, what they want me to make almost every day they can eat, it's pita. And then what else we make from this phyllo dough, we can fill, if you don't like ground beef, you can use like cheese, any kind of cheese you want, but usually we're using cottage cheese. 1, 2, this is second layer. And put a little bit eggs, a little bit milk, sour cream, and your pita will be even more delicious and creamy and yumma. Now we have our last 3 layers of phyllo dough. Let's put them last. Voila. Then tuck with milk and butter mixture. Tucking. Cover with pastry brush. 1, last, voila. 2, pastry brush. You are like artist here. And then what I find out on third one, make sure to not put milk and butter mixture, put oil on top because butter burns so easily. You put oil on top of your burek before you put in 350 degrees oven. And now we are ready for oven to put in your oven to bake slowly until golden crisp. Let's wait maybe like 30 minutes until everything is done, and see ya to show you that fantastic burek. And now after like 35-40 minutes we have to check what's going on with our burek. Let's open the oven carefully. Use your kitchen towel, don't get burned. Look at this color. Look at this perfection. Golden color. And what you have left, that milk and butter mixture, of course you will have plenty left, just enough that you pour on your burek before you complete baking. Like in 35-40 minutes, pour this mixture and then put back again in oven for like 5 minutes to see. You will see what's going to happen with this burek after 5 minutes. See you in 5. I'm so excited to see what's going on with burek. Are you? Ooh, I can't wait to try this. Now let's cut. Final cut. You can cut any way you want. Ooh. Can you hear that crispiness? Huh? Ooh. Try this middle one where you can see all these layers. Look at this. Real burek. Look at this. Ooh. You know what? To taste better, do it with hands that you can taste real taste. It's still hot, but it's so delicious. That fluffiness and juiciness of burek, ground beef, and the layers of filo dough. Pizzicato della cure. You have to try. If you're afraid you have questions, please let me know. Until next time, see ya. Bye bye.
Spaghetti.